Welcome back to a cast game of Age of Mythology Retold. We've got two of the best players of the game here today, duking it out. We've got Tag Recon playing as Oranos, and he is currently ranked number 3 on the ladder, up against IAmMagic, who is playing as Odin. IAmMagic ranked number 2. So about the best you could possibly get. Excited to see. Now, I'm really excited about this matchup because we just watched previously, if you check out, if I uploaded the previous video, where these two faced off, and spoiler alert, Magic won it pretty decisively with Oranos. So they flipped civs, and I guess we're going to see, is Oranos OP or is Magic OP? We'll see what Magic does with Odin. Now, Recon, when he was playing this, he made it some Herser, and he got his food denied. I feel like that was a huge play in that matchup, where we had some food denial. We'll see if Recon goes for that up against Magic, or even what food he might try to deny. This is a different layout here. I mean, we do have these two elephants, but yeah, it could be a little bit different. So we'll see how they differ in playstyle with this. The map is going to be Savannah Na. We've got 2 settlements in the middle up for grabs. Let's take a look at the relics. We've got Demeter's Throne, which makes drop size, houses, etc. cost less and build faster. We've got Charon's Obol. Villagers return part of their income upon dying. That's like a noob relic. Pair of lions. I like that one. It's always a fun one. Pelt of Argus improves all units line of sight. So 4 relics out on the map here today. Recon eating those zebras. And we head up to the next stage here shortly. Oracle's getting a little bit of scouting intel going on. So these guys are just playing some skirmishes. Been kind of fun to watch what's going on. I will say, trying to watch them play, we've had, I think, more crashes than games we've been able to observe, or we've had games where we've observed for like 10 minutes and then there's been freezes and crashes. So I've been a little bit disappointed to see the, I guess, I don't know if you call it the quality of life or just the, the stability of Age of Mythology. Still having issues with really being able to watch those playbacks and stuff, which always gives me a little bit of pause, because I'll be honest, when the game first launched, I would have loved to have done some show matches or tournaments, but I was really afraid that, to put up money and host one of those things, and then perhaps the games crash and not be able to watch at all, which still kind of seems to be a very, very much a reality. So certainly makes it hard to, to get sponsors and to try to host big events when there's issues with the playback or even just the stability. So disappointed to see that still going on in Age of Mythology. Have you guys faced that a whole lot in your own gameplay? And, has it been frustrating you? I don't know how much it happens playing, or if it just more happens with some of the customs or the replays or what have you. But yeah, always stinks when these types of things creep in. And there's new DLC on the way. And while I'm excited about new DLC, sometimes I get a little frustrated of like, do I want new DLC or want like the current things to work and how I'd expect them to work consistently? And you can only expect, with a new expansion, there's more possible bugs introduced, right? It's just part of how software goes generally. We got age up coming in. Recon is going to be aging up with Oceanus. So this is the same age up we saw Magic choose in the previous game. Probably the right option. If you're playing Odin, going up with Oceanus, probably going to be good. On the other side, did I say Odin? If you're playing Oranos. Anyways. For Odin, he's going to be aging up with Heimdall. So that's going to be a very similar age up that we saw in our previous matchup here. And he's already got his temple, of course, here ready to go. Let's see if he trains some Herser right away. I'd imagine he might. We do have 2 longhouse being placed in base. So far, we don't see any like forward sky passages out of Recon. You see that sometimes with the Atlanteans, where they build those forward sky passages to go attack. You also see them defensively kind of on food a lot of times, so you can teleport to the sides. But as of right now, he's gone for 2 barracks, so he's going to be probably spamming out those Murmillo, which is what we're seeing here. Going to be a great mainline unit there for the Atlanteans. And of course, he'll get that upgrade for them, which he doesn't have yet. But Bite of Shark, which does damage over time, makes it a very nice upgrade to have for those Murmillos. So we got 2 military barracks ready. Down the south side, we got 2 longhouse. What's he training out of those? Ooh, a few idle villagers. Magic gonna be getting those guys into action. Okay, we do have Recon. I don't know, I might have just missed this before because it kind of was on the really far south side. But yeah, Recon was able to walk across the map, and he's kind of doing a similar thing to what Magic did to him, right? Like taking his hunt. And look at this. This is exactly right. Magic is coming down to try to get these giraffes. He's going to run into the fact that there's already citizens down here, and then you're going to have these guys popping in and out of the sky passage. So here's where all the micro and macro is about to go down, and there you have it. He's just focusing on killing the sky passage. We do have a shockwave, and he's able to get some units out there. Will he repair it with those citizens? And in comes the carnivora as well. So a lot going on in this engagement. Try to turn it so you can see what's going on. So Sky Passage is still alive. Citizens do escape back through it. He's going to lose one possibly if he does not micro it, and he did. Recon loses one citizen. We lose another one. He's able to get that one away. He's just trying to maximize what he's got to hold this, because as we saw in the previous game, that can be kind of a victory condition at times. Goes into the Sky Passage, pops back out, and is able to get the jump on Throwing Axeman. By garrisoning inside there, the Throwing Axeman ended up walking forward, so they ended up being really close to the exit spot, which allowed him to kind of do that ambush attack. And now we see the citizens going back to work. We actually have one gatherer in the wood line. I'm not even sure how he got there. I don't think he has any units that flip right now. But he's inside that wood line, and I think he's going to hold. Will he train any Terma? I do wonder. Continue with the Murmillo. It does look like those Throwing Axemen are still alive, and they do that hack damage, of course. And look at this. Sky Passage is going to go down. He didn't escape. Oh, this is going to be a big problem for Recon. We've got citizens. Didn't even get to escape back to the base, but even more importantly, his food gathering. He's got 3 of these just walking around, so they're not getting resources right now. It's not good. And we got 8 Throwing Axemen on the chase. I was going to see if he was going to try to heal that citizen that just got killed. They do like a burst healing, as you can see here. He was just trying to stop them in their track. Wasn't able to get that one. Oh, didn't get that one either. Good try. Later, nerd. Okay, so he lost a citizen. Is this one going to get away? He's going to do some healing there. We do see he is opting to train some Terma. Now, if you're in Magic shoes, you would kind of assume these are coming. You've shown these like 10 Throwing Axemen. You've been running around for a minute or two. You're going to assume like, okay, opponent's probably going to react by making Terma. So how do you react to that yourself? Now, I think he's been spending a lot of effort on microing. We saw him trying to sit down those barracks and all that. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm not seeing a whole lot more in Q. He's getting Rigsula, which increases the speed at which your buildings train units and research techs, including advance to the next age. So this might just really be, posturing and then an age up behind it is really what I think is going to go on here. I think we're going to see him aging up. He's got that tech now. I don't think we can see, the cost to age up from the UI. I'm not sure exactly what it makes it, how much cheaper it makes it. By the way, that's going to be going on. And then in Recon's shoes, he just kind of got pushed off, lost some citizens, had a pretty good fight. So he's investing a lot in his army, making sure he doesn't get rolled in while his opponent is aging up. So that's kind of the dynamics of what we have going on here right now. What's going on here? Just a scout? Oh, it's just a raven. Okay, got a raven watching the north side. Okay, so Recon amassing units, still training Murmillo and Terma. Magic definitely going to be aging up. We see him kind of hunkering down, setting up some walls. And he has his second. Well, hold on. I said he's definitely going to age up. He went for a second TC. Yeah, I kind of thought he was going to go straight for the next age, but no, he went for the TC expansion. You see him now building these walls. He's got those elephants behind it. Each of those elephants containing 750 food. That's a lot of food. Even some giraffes down here and some gold. So doing a good job. Getting some map control. And here comes Oranos. Let's see what Recon's able to pull off here. Recon's going to be pulling down to the south side right now, which is where there is a gap in the wall, but I don't know. He could hit the wood line potentially. I think he's just kind of watching to see, are they on the food, are they on the gold? You don't see them there, so you kind of know they're the opposite way, but when you doubles back to kind of go that way. This is already walled off with a little wall segment there, which is going to do a lot. He can decide to engage that tower if he wants to. He's not going to at the moment. Okay, so I feel like Magic's looking pretty comfy, but score-wise, not a massive difference right now. We have a a lot more military. Well, no, I guess it's even. Yeah, a lot more actually for the for Atlanteans. But kind of a wall to slow things down. You see some upgrades coming in. What is that? Hamsack. Oh, Berserks attack faster as they lose hit points. Is he training more Berserks? He is. He's training a bunch of Berserks. Okay, in comes the army. Is he housed right now? No. Okay, so getting slowed down right now by the Caladria. And there we go. We do see a Carnivora put right on that TC. And kind of an awkward position for Magic at the moment. But yeah, he's got a TC fire in his advantage. He is facing down this Carnivora, of course, which is also eating up some, soaking up some damage. So we're gonna get some damage done, but really the problem is gonna be like this is defender's advantage. Even if it's a close fight, like there's reinforcing troops from the Norse. He's got town center fire, so there's only so long that he can kind of chill under here. Yeah, he's taking his time. He knows that. Like, yeah, it takes him a long time to kill this. He's just gonna wait, and he's garrisoning actually right now inside of the town center. Don't forget he did get those Berserk upgrades as they lose HP. They fight better, so that's a nice little upgrade there. But he's going to be holding that for now. Recon kind of throwing everything he's got at that. Still surviving underneath this TC. There's a lot of Berserks though. It's going to get a little dicey. There we go. That boost right now from that Inheri couldn't come at a better time as that chase was going on. Villagers out here going after the elephants. Look at some more elephants. Or sorry, more villagers. I don't know if they might be going for that other elephant too. I'm not sure if he's just trying to get food out. Is he just attacking with this? I think he might be. Magic getting hit with another shockwave. Is Recon gonna hold this fight? You can just see units just flooding across the map. 1, 2, 3 of the military barracks. We got counter barracks. He's trying. If you look at the total pop, actually, Oranos is sitting on about 89 compared to 73 of Recon here. Okay, he's able to ultimately hold this, sending the Atlanteans packing. Which is a good thing for him. He's on 2 TC. He's got kind of a map or a wall going on. He's got lots of his military infrastructure set up in a pretty good spot. Okay, so Recon has pulled his forces back. They're just kind of chilling for now. We got that's not a town center, that is a longhouse. Oh no, I thought I clicked it. Longhouse available there, so some more training. Not really indicating that he's going to age up, but his opponent right now is. And that's going to be an interesting dynamic. Atlanteans could be going up with Hyperion. So that of course unlocks the Satyr, which is a really nice ranged myth unit. I like it quite a bit. But gonna take some time, so still posturing with some attack here, so not really necessarily backing off. But Magic kind of chilling back as well. Villagers going inside of the village center there. Oh, so you got a village center. So he's got 3 town centers technically. Village center is basically a town center, just not on a settlement. Okay, so Recon taking his time. He is currently aging up. Going to be taking his time until he gets his upgrades before he decides to take this next fight. I keep wondering if he'll push in here. Looks like he might do it. Does the village center have less HP? 2,400. Oh yeah, half as much. 1,200. Okay, we can see in the next age. Oh, he uses curse. Nice timing on that. So they're fighting each other. And he's still got a little bit till he hits the next age. So this is probably good timing for this. Not only that, there's a lot of villagers in there eating food. They're gathering food. I'm not sure if he was able to escape all of them. But that was not a spot to be in if you're a villager. We got another plant. Odin looking... I'm sorry, Atlanteans looking pretty good right now, I think. But that 2 TC difference could really make a change. Yeah, we've got freeze available if he wants to use it. Not sure if he will. Yeah, just saving it up for now. I think he's winning this fight. Okay, he does go for the freeze. Only gets a few units, but gets the freeze nonetheless. Cladria escaping the freeze. Okay, so we got the freeze will thaw here in about 30 seconds. Yeah, look at that total pop. We still got Oranos in the lead. Is he taking his own TC expansions? He is not taking that one, and he is not. So just sticking with the 1 TC gaming. I respect it. Got a frost giant available, and there we go. It thaws out, and now we got a lot of throwing axemen. I'm not sure if he built up his army enough for this. He's probably just fine, but of course that back line is going to be destroying the throwing axemen. Throwing axemen just focusing his heroes in Murmelo for the most part there. But not looking like a great fight. And now Magic has run out of this safe gold. He's out here, and if he loses his military and his opponent sees this, this could be all she wrote. For the Egyptians especially, you're out of gold, like good night. You can't just fake it with wood and food all day. At least not here. Okay, so got some Murmelo pushing in. He's still trying to make some throwing axemen. I've seen Magic come back from crazier things, but we'll see if he's able to get it done here today. Okay, so he hasn't focused the gold. Okay, he just now saw them. So he sees all these villagers on gold, currently all idled. Where's he gonna go with them? Through the gate. But I don't know if that's any better. Gonna get some attacks there. It's gonna lose a few, nothing massive. They must have their upgrade. I don't know. Okay, so Recon pushing in. We got a frost giant. On the other side, you can see some of the infrastructure going on in the Atlantean base. Let's check out down here on the east side. Big raid. Almost missed that one. But we have some gatherers over here getting attacked by the Murmelo. There's 3 of them. That's a lot of idle villagers for Magic. Recon's like, see, I told you Oranos is OP. We'll see. Go into farming early on. Not something you usually want to do with the Norse, but he doesn't really have any other option. That's his food. They do have his berry still available, but that's a little dangerous. And the Atlantean army just keeps growing and growing. Look at that army count right now. It is big. Trying to go through a food transition while your opponent's still gathering all the natural resources out on the map. It's just going to be a tough spot to be in. Okay, so the entire Norse economy is kind of just like moving all around here. Pretty funny. Migrating around quite seriously. No more military attacks, looks like, for now. Surprised they haven't just like made this a TC or something crazy. Maybe he doesn't want to spend the resources on that at the time. It kind of feels like Recon's just like taking his sweet time. I think he knows he's in a goodish position. Just like waiting for his opponent to make a dumb mistake because they're worried about losing. Okay, so these villagers have been able to gather this gold uncontested, at least for now, but here he comes. Oh, I jinxed it. He's gonna try to run away. He does just in time. Yeah, I don't think these term are ever gonna stop. You can really use a Migdal here or something. A little bit of deterrence. See villagers going north. Oh, he's gonna go next to that gold, but they can already see that gold. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, farming transition is going nice, and now that he's kind of set up with farms, his food income is going to be at least really consistent. So that's going to be nice. Okay, we got Undermine being used. Where did he use it? Right here. I wonder if he was trying to stop the town center or wanted to wait till it's finished. Because I feel like he perhaps could have maybe even stopped it. Okay, not enough there. Not enough there. Atlanteans are OP. Well, here comes all the throwing axemen. Both players in age 3. Terma, though, doing a very good job at killing these throwing axemen, as you can see. Down goes the frost giant. Yeah, I think Atlanteans might be fine here. More frost giants on the way. The mobility on the map is absolutely huge in this type of stuff. Just being able to, like, you know, that he was able to teleport over at the beginning and go after that hunt and stuff. It's a big moment in both of these games we've seen. We see Murmillo attacking on the right side. It feels like Magic's just bleeding units. Can he hang on? Recon's looking really good. He wants that number 2 rank. Fortunately, not going to get it from a custom game. Could be experimenting too. Never know. Throwing axemen, kiting, doing the best they can with the tools they have, but no, it's going to be enough. And he resigns. IAmMagic goes down to Recon. So the score is 1-1 in this custom series, at least we saw today. Not sure if we'll see the others, but man, oh man, that was a good one. You can see there, Recon getting a lot of the accolades there into the later half of the game. Let's look at those stats. Actually, resource-wise, Magic was doing quite good. It just probably came down to a lot of the military management, and not to mention some of that idle time, some of that that he was able to do as he was able to just keep getting after those villagers that were on the elephants and the berries and whatnot on the front. But look at these military engagements. Just every time you see Recon coming out ahead, using the micro around that sky passage, as well as the healing, is doing a lot for him. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this casted game of Age of Mythology Retold. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. Check out these guys. I'll leave links below to their different socials. And until next time, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.